Hey, hi, Peter. Watch Retrospect. How you doing today? Today I'm going to look at a Seiko. This is, geez, one of the earliest watches I got when I got into this watch collecting rabbit hole, and I've had it for quite a while. And I think the biggest problem I've had is I've got too many watches too quickly, and there's just a handful of watches that I haven't connected with because I've had too many watches. So some of them have just been left behind as far as me wearing them and stuff. And then this watch kind of falls in this category. And like I said, it's one of the first ones that I got. Anyway, this is the SRPH15 Seiko, and as you can see, kind of has that turtle shape case. This is actually the nickname is the land tortoise. And even though it has 200 meters of water resistance, instead of having a diving time bezel, it has a compass bezel on it. And this is, hence they call it a land tortoise instead of a turtle. This bezel, the way it works is you kind of point the hour hand to the sun, and then you intersect that hour hand to the 12 o'clock position, and halfway between is where you would turn your bezel. You would actually turn, like right where it is now. If that hour hand was pointed to the sun, you intersect the hour hand to the in between the 12 o'clock mark, and you put your south marker there, and then that would give you your north reading over here. It's sort of what they call a Boy Scout trick or something. But this watch is, every time I do put it on, I man, I really do like this watch. So I just want to finally pay attention to it and do a little bit on it. Again, it does have the cushion shaped, or turtle shape, or I guess in this case a tortoise shape case to it. It's a pretty thin watch. It's they listed at 11.7 millimeters thick. It is a little wide. It's 42.5 millimeters thick, but again, believe it just fits a little bit smaller the way this again, this cushion shape case is designed. It has a fairly small lug to lug. It's just a tick over 45 millimeters on its lug to lug. So it fits really well. I'll put it on. It fits. It's one of my better fitting watches for sure. But it's got this beautiful green sunburst dial, and of course the bezel is green as well. And this has got the for our 35 movement in it. Is actually, the watch is made in Japan, not just the movement, but the watch itself is made in Japan. I think, which is an advantage. It came with a oyster bracelet kind of looking like this, but this is an aftermarket strap code. It's a little better quality. I'm missing the end links on the original bracelet are more tailored to the end here, where this has just got a straight link here. But it is a strap code, so it is definitely a better quality bracelet than what comes with it. And since this is sort of like what they call a land tortoise, more of like a field watch, on the back here it's got these codes. It's got these what you call they call them ground to air emergency codes. They're various. Let's see if I can focus in on it. But it's got various letters on it, which represent different distress signals and such. And so it's got these little codes. Y is yes, N is no, obviously. And so these other letters mean, acquire food and water there. You can see you're unable to proceed. So these are like a message you would, by using a letter, you could communicate from the ground if you were, stranded out in the wilderness to a helicopter or whatever. But so that's the whole shtick on this watch. So it's more what you would call a field watch, but again, it does have 200 meters of water resistance, and it's got a really beautiful dial, really nice sunburst dial in the really pretty green. It has simple hand. I like the handset. They're more of a brushed finish. Those are silver, although the second hand has got a gold finish to it, and it kind of matches the 20 bar lettering on the the bottom there. And it is a prospect watch. So this is I don't know. Like I said, I haven't really worn as much as I should, but every time I do, it's like, man, this thing fits really good, and I like to give it a little bit more love, shall we say, and start wearing this thing. It does have drilled lugs here. It has drilled sides on the case, so you can do easy strap changes on it and everything. And this is available. I think you can get it. This thing may actually be, I saw Mark from Long Island Watch make a comment that this might be on the discontinued list. I still see them for sale. I still see them, on eBay and things like that. And they run about 4.25, 450, somewhere in that range. And I think that's about what I paid. I think I paid about 4.25 for it. And well over a year ago. This was one of the earliest watches I got when like I said, when I fell into the rabbit hole of watch collecting. But it's a nice watch. Let's put it on, and you can see how well it fits. Geez, I'm a little late on this, but let's see what I am wearing. I got my Zodiac Super Seawolf on. This is a bigger like 42 millimeter dive watch, and I got another one of my. Let me widen up here, and come back a little bit. And I got my little Kamasus. I love my Kamasus. This is here in that red sort of burgundy dial. Still, I think one of the best watches you can get for around $200. But let's remove the Zodiac here and get the Seiko on. And again, like I said, I think I'm really going to start wearing this a lot more, because when I put it on, it's like, man, this thing does fit really well. And with that cushion case, I mean, look at that. That thing really hugs the wrist. Really hugs the wrist. And you can see, let's look at that lighting. Look at that dial. Beautiful dial. The handset, I love the way the hands pretty much go almost right up to the chapter ring. Both the second hand and minute hand almost get real close to the chapter ring there. But nice watch. And of course, you got the crown. You got the crown over here in between the in between the 4 and a 5. Really nice crown. Very easy to manipulate. I think most Seikos are. The hands don't jump around when you take it out of hack mode. They stay put where you put them, so that's really easy to synchronize this watch when you're setting the hands. But nice watch. And again, this is the SRPH15. I believe there's a SRPH17, which is black, which has got the lettering has got, I think, that 20 bar or the automatic or the 20 bars in red. That was the first one I was looking at, but kind of don't have many at the time anyway. I didn't have a green watch, so went for the green one. But check these out. They're really nice fitting watch. And, it's a Seiko, so you know the deal. And the way the bezel is, you don't have to worry about alignment, because it's not a timing bezel. And they don't click, as you note. It's friction. So pretty much this thing lines up, because there's only the 4 points where it can line up, because where it's a compass, the markings don't match the dial. It's just, north, east, west, and south. And so everything, line, you don't have any alignment issues whatsoever on this watch. But pretty watch. Again, just fits really nice. It weighs about 156 grams on this particular bracelet. It's listed. It's about the same on the factory bracelet. And again, the factory one is a very similar style bracelet. It has a solid end link from the factory, but it is a female end link. And it's just the class. The class was, being the strap code. This is just got a much better quality clasp than the OEM one. So I swapped it out when I first got it. But really nice watch. Check it out. I really appreciate you stopping by. This is Peter, Watch Retrospect. Thank you so much.